Hello, and Rand here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Genesee County, New York. Our rags to riches and another beautiful day here on the map. We're now into the month of October here. Just finished sleeping through the night. And since last episode, finished up a couple more contracts. Also grabbed a couple more contracts too here. So we got a couple more active contracts. Plus, I see it looks like the list has refreshed here. So we got some more contracts here we can pick from. Looks like some harvesting contracts. Not a whole lot of high dollar ones. That is, what is that one? Sugar beets? Yeah, no. Oh, and apparently some of them disappeared here. The list was longer. Like, what is up with the list? Always, I don't know, whatever. Weeding contract, though. I think we'll maybe go ahead and take that one. If we turn the details on here, yeah, the weeding contract is, there's no input cost necessarily. Although that's not technically true, as we discussed here before. There are input costs because we got the cost of our equipment and then the cost of the fuel to run it. So there is some input required. Oh yeah, profits a minute. Wow. The weeding contracts are not very profitable per minute, are they? Like most of the other contracts are right around that $500 mark, I've noticed, everyone. Weeding contracts though, wow, 115. Wow, that's 1,000. Oh my. Wow, 1,000 on that one too. Of course, Evan, you probably got to keep in mind you can almost divide, well, I guess maybe not quite half. I was going to say half, but that might be a little too much here because we do have to pay for the fertilizer, so actual profits. So does that figure that in? I don't know if that figures that in profit per minute with the cost of material. I'm not sure how that works. Regardless, anyway, weeding contract, field 51. So we need to go to field 51 here next. We'll get that tractor headed that way. We're still working on a cultivating contract here at the moment, as well as I think it's a liming contract. So, yeah, we got 2 liming contracts working on here. We're 40% done in field 57. That's probably going to take I'm sure the rest of this episode. Again, we have to keep filling up the lime spreader here. Which, oh, you know what that reminds me of? I was going to look into that here this episode. I completely forgot. I'll go check and see if I had that lime mod. The lime mod adds lime to all the grain carts, so you can use a grain cart to transport lime, which is, yeah, that'd be beneficial in this case. I wonder if I could actually just like take lime to the field and then fill up our spreader there, but oh well. Speaking of spreader, we'll get you filled back up. I don't know how much more lime we have in the silo here, but I might need to get some more here in a minute. Filling 24,000. Okay, looks like we got enough to fill it up one more time here. This is going to be it, though. And actually, I don't think that's actually quite enough, is it? I guess we'll find out. We definitely need some more lime, though. So, lime. Let's see what's here. Oh, if we go 100,000 liters, that's going to cost us $74,000 there. Go ahead and buy that. But if we were to go to the shop, everyone, and buy $100,000. Lime. There's the lime. It would cost us 17,000. 17,000. So yeah, we're just gonna go back here and type in. I'm not gonna do the math. That's gotta be close, right? Close enough. Wonder what that falls into as far as money here goes. By the way, doesn't that show up on something here? Really? I'm just curious. Like that money we just spent buying fertilizer, or not fertilizer, lime from the silo. What does that like not show up under any of these categories anywhere? That's kind of interesting. Like, what's well, that's the point of this if it doesn't actually show up, right? Kind of hard to keep an expense report if you don't actually have it like marked down anywhere. That seems like something Giants would do, though. Okay, anyway, field 57, right? Field 57 is the one we need to go back to. Yep, field 57. Not too bad of a drive on because we do have that diagonal road here that just cuts all the way up, basically straight to it almost there. So, yeah, that's actually not too bad. I think is that 57 is right there, huh? Oh, you know what? That's probably actually is a really bad spot, I bet, because it's right here. So I bet he's got to come up. Yeah, I'm not sure how on. Actually, you know what? We can go look. I'm going to have to go back down to the driver. Get in there, see what route does he take here. Oh, okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought. He just got to go back that way and come. Okay, yeah, that's actually not too bad. I thought it'd be a little bit worse than that. I was figuring he'd have to go back to like to the next, maybe in like the fuel station there and turn around, but nope. Okay, well then, in that case, down here, working on cultivating. Looks like we're doing pretty good. I don't think we need to do anything down here. Just let him finish his job, and then we do have, I think, one more cultivating contract lined up here. Yeah, field 55. Talk about like exact opposite ends of the map, I do believe. 55 is... It's up here somewhere. Oh, talk about exact opposite. I'm like, no joke. I would, like, we're down in the bottom corner here. This is the furthest field down in this corner. 55 is like the furthest. I mean, I guess 56 gets a little closer to this side. But as far as corners go, I mean, this is the exact opposite corner. So, wow. Yeah, that's going to take... Actually, probably go this road here. I don't know. Whatever way Auto Drive wants to go, I guess we'll let Auto Drive figure that out. Okay, anyway, cultivating. I might take that contract too. We'll see once. Maybe once we get down there with our current ones. I don't know if that one's still there. You know, it's not quite my $10,000 threshold, but it's a cultivating contract. There's easy enough. Ooh, only 167. Not a high dollar per minute though, is it? 306, 529. Wow, that is, huh? Wonder why that one's so much less. Harvesting soybeans, that one's, yeah, quite a bit less. Small field, though, so I'm not really interested in that one. Field 49 soybeans, though, I'm kind of interested in that one. We might just take that contract. Let's go ahead and accept that right now. No. Sunflowers, yeah, too small. Not interested. What was the other one we were doing here? 49. I wonder how close field 54 is, because, I mean... We're already doing it. 54 is right there. 49. I'll think about that one. I'll have to see what's here. Oh, actually, you know what? That's the one I want right there. Or one of them, anyway. Where's the combine at? Ah, sitting over there. Okay. So we'll get you boys headed down to 49 here in a minute. Grab the other truck here as well. And again, as I've said before, when you're doing a harvesting contract, or actually probably if you're doing it yourself, having 2 trucks or even 2 tractors and trailers, whatever it is, definitely going to be very beneficial on this map. So you can have one that's, you know, en route, or more likely you're probably going to have both of them en route at some point, just given the size of this map here. There is some travel time here when you're transporting, that is for sure. Okay, and then the combine. Bringing up the rear with the combine here. Otherwise, the combine will definitely hold up the line. See if we can actually make it all the way to 49 with that header still on the trailer. Hopefully we can. I mean, that would definitely be ideal. I'd rather not have to go and rescue that header here yet if we don't have to. Let's see, yeah, field 72 there. Okay, so that one, oh, I should probably go check that tractor. He's probably there at this point. 57, now I'll check and see if that spreader's there. And then, yeah, harvesting soybeans. Okay. The spreader at his location yet? Not quite from the looks of it. Oh, he's almost there, though. By the time we get the weeder set up here, I'll bet you he'll be there. I will just throw this on horseplay here, probably. Like I said, doing weeding contracts like this, Evan, no thank you. It's really hard to see where you have and haven't been, especially probably in this field, because I'm guessing this, yeah, this is actually, like, I don't know, can you folks tell the difference? I don't know if I can. This field actually needs to be done, right? Field, yeah, 51. Double check. I'm on the right field here, right? 51. Weeding, yes. Don't actually see any weeds out here. Says it needs a weeder, though. It's got small weeds. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, if you look real close, Evan, you can see them. I don't see very many. There's a couple. Is that a weed? Yeah, there's another weed. Okay. Wow. Like I said, that's why I don't like doing contracts like this myself. I suppose you get it set up, of course, or not course, by GPS, and just make sure you follow your GPS lines, because otherwise, oh boy, that is probably not going to go well for you. It's not like a planter, cultivator, harvesting, where you can, like, very definitively, for the most part, usually see where you have and haven't been. Okay, and the spreader's almost to his destination here. I'll have to figure out where you left off at. In fact, I can just stop you right there. We'll just drive into the field here. That is actually I think it was over here, if I remember correctly. Oh, and if you look at that, if I'm not mistaken here, I think we've only made it around the field here one time so far, so... Oh, let's see. Still haven't seen it. Like I said, I think it's over in this little hook here, if I remember correctly. Wow, and I've had to fill this up. This will be the third, well, second fill technically. So if I remember correctly, when we came to the field, we were, I think, like 70% full or something like that. So it wasn't empty by any means. It wasn't full though either. So again, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was like somewhere around that 70% there. Okay, we're just going to try starting right there. And then, yeah, I think it was between episodes or last episode, somewhere in there, we filled it up once. So, do we have a... What the heck is up with that offset again? I don't know where that keeps coming from, everyone. I've had to fix that a couple of times here now. Somehow, and it's like 6 meters. I think that's been what it has been every single time, too, that I've had to reset them. And it keeps coming back with 6 meter offset for some reason. But anyway, like I was saying, we are on our third fill up here. So we've got, what does this hold? Oh, it's actually in liters here this time. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't check. We're probably, what, 18,500, something like that, whatever this holds. I think it's like 25 yards. Of course, now that I go look down, it's in liters, so can't keep it at the same one all the time. Nope, why not? Just, flip-flop between liters and yards. Whoever heard of measuring their fertilizer in liters anyway. Says it holds up to 25,000 liters. What extent? You know what? I'm going to have... This is the right one, right? No, never mind. That's the 4045. Okay. That's right. I need this one. 19,200. Okay, 19,200. So we for sure got 40,000 plus another... 55,000 probably. Yeah, about 55,000 liters of lime on this field here so far, just to give you folks an idea of how much lime is going on this field. And we're, what, 40% done. We're working on our second headland. We haven't even started going up and down the field yet, Evan. Second headland, so... Yeah. We're definitely going to need some more lime, like another 50,000 for sure. Actually, no more. Probably more like 75,000. So probably another 3 or 4 trips down to the shop. And like I said, this is why some of the refill options I do have for lime I'm not interested in, because I need something that's going to like hold like truckload of lime. And when I say truckload, I'm talking like large truckload. Like, in my opinion, it doesn't do me any good to bring 1 fill-up's worth here for this spreader. Like, if I can only haul 20,000 liters and fill this spreader up, and that doesn't do it, at that point, I can just drive this down and get it. The spreader here, it goes a pretty decent speed. It's clipping right along it. Oh, I thought it went faster than 32. Okay, well, 32 is still pretty decent speed, So, yeah, I was thinking it went faster than 32. I thought this one went like 40, but... Lame. 30. Still moving right along, though. So, again, if I only can fill it up once, like, what good does that do? Also, that is a weird starting, but why would he start here? Why not? You gotta question course play sanity sometimes. Or lack thereof. Ooh, looks like our trucks have reached their destination. Perfect. What about the combine? Is that the combine? That's the combine with the header. Oh, it still has the header yet. We're almost there, everyone. We are almost there. I don't know, is it worth pausing the episode for? Barely worth pausing the episode for. How are we doing over here? Looking good. Let's see what's here. Oh, what are you? You know what? Did I have another fertilizing contract? I've got liming contracts. I do have a fertilizing contract. I should probably get on that. Field 6, huh? Looks like I probably better get some fertilizer here first, though. So let's go back to the shop here first. I forgot all about this one. I was going to say I could have him work on lime, but we do have a fertilizing contract, so we'll go for that first. Could have him, like, a tag team field 57 up there. One, like, once one's empty, save that course by course so I can load it up on this one, and just, that one's empty, pull that one off, put this one on, and have that one down to the shop, filling up while this one's running. Then, once this one empties out, bring that one back, have him start off where this one left off at, and that would probably work, I suppose. Be a little bit to keep track of, but yeah, you could have two spreaders working on that job. One basically just picking up where the other one left off at. They both hold line. They're both the same spreader, by the way, so we'll just ride along here on the John Deere X9. We're almost to the field, like I said. Ooh, you know what? Let's see if I can pull up some comments here in a moment. Well, I remind you folks about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. Always very much appreciated, of course, if you do. And, of course, don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up as well if you like the videos. Also very much appreciated. That's a turn. You know what? I can solve this here for a minute there, bud. Yep. Oh. Forgot about that. Yes. Road signs themselves are objects that are not part of the actual signs. Oh, yep. In case you folks are wondering how I know this might not be the first time I've done this. Actually, let's stop right here because that looks like a good spot to park that header trailer up in this trees here. Ooh, that is hard to back up. Wow. We'll just go around here a minute. And now, remind me too, I want to grab our truck here. We're going to put our truck here on this trailer here next time. I think that'll make it a little bit easier for us here. That was one of the reasons we bought another truck. To be honest, we might even need another truck. Yeah, it would be nice. One for fuel, one for hauling this around, and I forget what the other one was for. Was that the seed tender maybe or something like that? It would almost be nice to have 3 trucks. For a vehicle, everyone, a vehicle type, maybe I should say, that I very rarely ever play with here in the game. When it comes to doing the contracts, I bought 2 trucks so far, and contemplating the wisdom of buying a third one. Like, it's a whole different play style when you're doing the contracts like this. So equipment I might not typically buy or have a reason for buying, or I might buy it and just never use it, i.e. trucks, right? Here we're actually using them and buying them. Anyway, over to the comment section in a minute. Let's see. Magnus was saying, when I use that spreader, I set the speed limit to 32 kilometers per hour. Don't know what that is in miles, but it's not tipping over that much. Great video as always. Hey, thank you very much for that. So you're using kilometers, huh? Yeah, good old kilometers, huh? Anyway, 32 kilometers is probably... Oh, I'm just trying to do the math. It's probably somewhere right around 20 if I had to guess. versus we have it set to, the full 32 miles per hour. Also, I see we got a finished field 15. Is that the cultivating one? Let's go grab you here a minute. Finish this contract. Thank you. We'll collect on that one. And then we'll go to the next one, field 55. Oh, that's right. All the opposite end of the map. Wow. We'll see if we make it there by the end of this episode. Very bright here in the game today, by the way. The sun is shining. I mean, just bouncing across the field here. I don't know, the field looks pretty smooth to me. I don't know why we're bouncing so much. My goodness. Better check all the nuts and bolts on here by the time we're done. Must have a wheel that's out of round or something here with it bouncing that bad. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it sits there. I have no idea what causes that. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Always appreciate the comments. Nathan was saying, I was recommending the auger wagon mod was so you could use your big seed tender. Oh, I like that idea there, Nathan. Use your big seed tender to hold lime. And with that mod, it does show it on the icons on the shop. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much for that. I was kind of wondering that. Yeah, if we could get our big seed tender that we're using, that's the in-game one there, to hold lime, that would probably be pretty nice. Although it'd be nice if it probably held it all in one compartment, or even two maybe, right? As opposed to just the six compartments that are on it at the moment. I don't know why we need 6 compartments on that thing. I'm just like, give us 2. 1 for fertilizer, 1 for seed, or give us 3 or something for some reason. I don't know why. What would we need 3 for? 2 is good. Seed and fertilizer. Oh, and I'm like a little soybean harvest here, right, everyone? An all too familiar sight come fall time around where I live. Lots of soybeans get harvested along with corn, of course. At least, hopefully, anyway, there'll be a good soybean harvest here this fall. And with the way the weather's going here this year, and I'm sure this is probably affecting some of you other folks watching here as well, but for those who don't know, I live in Michigan here, and it has been really, really dry here this first early part of summer, pretty much ever since, I think it was like the first week of May or somewhere in there. Since May, basically, it has been really, really dry out. We have gotten... I think we had like a ½ inch of rain here. That's probably actually 2 weeks ago now. That was like the first rain we had in like a month. And then, like I said, ½ inch rain. Now it hasn't rained here again in like 2 weeks. So, desperately need some rain up here in Michigan. And like I said, I know that's probably affected some of the other states around here as well. I'm not sure how wide-reaching the dryness is, but I know for those who watch like Walker Farms and, I'm trying to think what's the other... individual's name out in that country, they are quite dry as well, though that's just kind of the way that country is, I guess, right? Of course I say country like it's a different part, like a different country than what I'm in, but a different state, I guess. Technically, that's the way that part of the U.S. is, right? That part of that's why that part of the world, because that kind of extends up into Canada there as well. And, of course, that would be why you don't typically see them growing like soybeans and corn, crops that require a bit of water, shall we say, or crops that like water anyway. They are going to be growing more of the crops that don't need as much, a little more drought resistant. And of course, when it comes to harvesting, we do try to get maybe not 100%, but at least get like 99% of the field here. That's usually kind of my goal when it comes to harvesting. If I were to own the field myself as well, maybe don't have to get 100%. Although our field quality manager would severely argue with me on that one. He would definitely argue that we should be getting 100% of the field. I'm okay with a stalk here and there that's missing. Yoo-hoo, trucks need an unload. I guess we're not that desperate, really. Should be set up. I don't see anyone of them moving yet. Oh, there he goes. And by the way, maybe if you're a little bit new to auto drive, the pipe, everyone, it seems to be what signals auto drive to unload. So if you want auto drive to unload you, put the pipe out. Also, it does benefit if it's not over crops. So if it's over crops, I think auto drive will still wait. Auto drive might get closer to you, but it probably won't unload you. I don't know, should I just keep going? Yeah, why not? I think I've cut a few trees out of here, if I remember correctly already. Opening this up here just a little bit. That's pretty much what I've gotten to at this point, everyone. When it comes to anything on a map that's giving me trouble, especially on this map anyway, it kind of just disappears. If there's a tree that's in the way, gone. Signpost, whatever it might be, post sticking up somewhere, it's gone. Ooh, the holy grail of harvesting, everyone. Unloading on the go. That didn't last long, did it? I don't know why, but... Auto drive, as I said before, does not seem to like unloading on the go. At least in my experience anyway. I know some of you folks have commented before and say it works quite reliably for you. Yeah, as you can see, I've never had a whole lot of success with unloading on the go here. It does, it was there, but... We'll just stop here, maybe yeah. We'll stop and finish unloading completely in a minute. And once we're done loading, make sure we put the pipe away. Because again, if we leave the pipe out of an auto drive, will be continually being called. Oh, why he's back? We'll just call that good. Ooh, leg spike. Lagging. Yeah, just auto say, whoa, where do you think you're going there, auto drive? I'm driving here. I'm not exactly sure what auto drive is doing or where it thinks it's going here. Hopefully it doesn't just decide to stop there. That'd be kind of annoying because I do plan on harvesting that there. Excellent. Okay, well, I've been looking at the timer. It looks like it is, unfortunately, time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.